with some games with an orange-purple brew. BRB. Like, put all the good cards in here. I thought I could double-click to add things. Am I forgetting? Do I have to drag them all over? Right-click adds them. Okay. Most of the decks I build are imported starting from something else. $600 people seems more than normal. Nah, somewhere in the 400 to 600 range is about what we usually have for Mythgard once we get going. Sword Saint's a really good anti-aggro card. Get something chunky to give something, I wonder if Shinobi of Wind is worth playing in a more mid-rangey deck. We're probably playing Impel as the power. Return all minions in your boneyard that were there last turn with ephemeral and make them 0 cost. That's probably good, actually. Oh, Herald of Conquest. Perfect Craig, a little bit upgrade. Maybe that guy. I really don't think Defy Death is very good. It's possible a Fritza card we should be playing here too. All right, so what do I want to get rid of here? I might have enough card draw that this is a bit of a liability. Steam Bun's kind of sweet with Insurance Broker, just because, like, sacrificing it gets you an energy for her as well. Maybe Gull's not good enough. I have a lot of 2s. There aren't that many Reanimator decks, and I've got, like, Dark Passenger and Scion of the Pride to deal with those, even if I find them. Maybe 4 Racer of the Shadows too many. Although, like, this running in and smashing something is, like, pretty reasonable again with Insurance Broker and also okay with Dark Passenger. Need 2 more cuts here. Trying to keep my decks about 50-50 on colors if I'm not quite sure what I want to be doing. Could maybe play less than 4 Shinobi. like go down to just 2 racer. There's a curve laid out down here at the bottom. This curve looks pretty reasonable. Get a lot of good number of bombs with to heaven and hell. Usually when I finish building, the last thing I like to go do is just double check and make sure I didn't forget any key mythics by filtering to those. Insurance broker is my bae. It's my favorite. Maybe Rogue Eidolon could be good. This card locks something's opposing strength to 0, which is really good against most is really good against basically all non-impel decks, but impel's also like relatively popular. Is this a Jinsuk deck? Jinsuk kills a good amount of stuff. Like, I'm probably playing to the mid game anyways. Well, you don't want to put Master of Shadows on the thing that's going to suppress it. That's real bad. You could put it on Treasury, but that gives it Defender too, which is not stellar. I think these enchantments are like pretty mediocre for the most part. I tried them. They were one of the first thing I wanted to. Oh, it's only suppressed on our turn. That's interesting. I don't know. I think these enchantments are kind of a trap. They've not been good when I've played them. All right, so for power, I definitely want Impel because I'm playing the ninjas. And then this could probably go Season or Journey of Souls. Journey of Souls is probably what I want, just because it pops some minions back up to my hand, which is good if I'm trying to leverage Insurance Broker as one of my things. I will say having O as one of the shorthand things in this game makes a lot of makes a lot of the deck names really funny. All the card trims we have. Let's put the fancy on. I'll put the cute guy on. He's adorable. Alright, let's give it a go. This is orange, purple, and what was my faction mission? Play 7 items. Do I have 7 items in my deck? I do have some items in my deck. Alright, we'll leave that one on. You should add green so it's Pog. Yep. You like a hideout? I could see that. That card's fine. I guess that's good with Broker, too. Probably don't need 3 Beast. Pog is better than GOP, ain't that the truth? How did you get that guy? There was a code around Halloween for that little dorko. Alright, so this burns for orange. Definitely don't need this in my opening hand, so let's start by getting rid of that and playing Eager Recruit over here.
Reporting.
My opponent's on Impel, which could be something aggressive, but could be also something mid-rangey. Based on the start we're about to have here, I think I want to spread my dorks out a little bit. So I think I want to burn Ghost in the system. I guess I could do this and just start collecting dorks. I could burn Eager Recruit and play this. Yeah, let's do that actually. So it says, every time we create a non-ephemeral minion in this lane, we get a 3/2 Insurgent in our hand. So that is a 1/4 with Blight. Or 1/4, when it deals damage to something, it gives it Blight 1. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and burn Ghost in the system here. And then play Shinobi here and pass.
Wild like wind.
Maybe this is wrong because they could impel this over and hit this. Yeah. I was playing a 3-shard deck. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and hit this. So this can teleport over to here. Then this can hit their face and finish this off. So we traded like 1-for-1 there pretty cleanly. You get to go ahead and deploy... I'm gonna burn Master of Shadows for now and deploy this guy here, which creates an Insurgent and then an item for it. I think I'm just going to go ahead and spend my resource to sacrifice this to draw a card. Which Steam Bun plus Hideout's pretty sweet. Steam Bun plus to Heaven and Back, also kind of funny in the mid to late game. Yep, this is one of the big payoffs that their archetype can have for being in 3 colors. So it gets bigger for every unique gem color they have. So there's a 3-cost 6/6 here for them. I'm going to go ahead and smack this for 3 while it's fragile because they're currently in winter. I'm going to play an Insurgent over here. What am I going to burn here? I think it's just Eager Recruit. And then I think I'm going to run back the play Steam Bun, sack Steam Bun. Hand size limit in this game is 10 cards, so we're still below that. The Steam Bun, in addition to cycling and then making an Insurgent because of Hideout, we also get some Pikes here, which can give it a thing +1 attack, which is nice. Playing the Gem Spider and a Freak gives them a lot of really powerful 3-drops.
Fortune favors us.
Peri at the gates. Sure. Gonna burn the Sword Seat for now. Don't really need extra life that comes with it. Just gonna go ahead and deploy these Insurgents out and just start getting my hand a little empty. Freedom! This card seems great. That's a good suggestion to add. It's possible we want multiple copies of this card. Getting this card early seems like it's gonna power out a lot of stuff for us. For people wondering why Bun here popped back up into our hand, our power here says, whenever one of our non-ephemeral minions dies, we collect a soul. And then at the start of our turn, if we have 3 souls, the bottom minion of our discard pile pops back up to our hand. Okay, so probably gonna just pike this, so that way I can trade here. Since this is getting -1 attack, seems good for me. I'm gonna go ahead and play another Bun out here. Oh, this is ephemeral. I'm dumb. I'm silly. Somewhere in my mind I knew that. Alright, this one's not ephemeral.
Reporting.
Ephemeral in this game is kind of similar to a token card. Ephemeral cards, if they change zones, they just disappear instead of going to the other zone. So like this is an ephemeral card. So if this gets bounced to my hand or dies, it just gets exiled instead effectively. Duration 3 is when it comes into play. I kind of think I want to like deploy to heaven and back here. Deploying your key enchantment across from their key enchantment, especially when yours is marginally better, tends to be a good exchange. And then like whatever I deploy here in the hideout, I can then slide over the next turn to heaven and back to get more value off of it. This is already feeling better than the tempo deck we played a second ago. Heaven with Shadow Racer is pretty sweet.
Leave it all on the track.
So let's pop back up to our hand. Now it's a 3-2 with Agile. Sounds great. So I want to burn here. I think it might actually just be Jingo. I'm starting to like run out of like actual cards, so I think I want to keep Peri so that way I can draw a bunch of cards next turn. And I think I want to do this, slide this over, trade here, and then this pops back up. And then I can play this here, which makes me 2 more things. So the recruits don't have a line in the middle of them, so you can't burn most created cards in this game. They banish the bottom 5 cards in my boneyard, sure. Oh, that's gonna counter my souls thing next turn, sure. That makes sense. The only ephemeral things you can burn are the constructs that, what's it called, makes. The, I'm blanking on its name at the moment. You can burn the robots from the artifact path. Yeah, that's the one. Alright, let's play a Peri here.
Fortune
Fire's a creation, yep. Dark Passenger sounds great. I'm actually going to burn the Recruiter here because I'm just like looking for more orange thresholds at this point. I'm going to go ahead and deploy Insurgent down over here, and I'm going to go ahead and play Parasite Recruit over here.
Do we have a mission?
Would not be surprised to see a Misanthropia or an Armageddon Angel happen this turn. If they do kill this, it pops back up and draws me 2 more cards though, so that's not too bad. Yeah, there's a Misanthropia, so all these things are going to get -2, -3, -3 at the start of my turn.
Reporting.
Opponent's gaining a lot of life back with the falls, so wouldn't be surprised if we're in for quite the slog here yet.
A mission.
Yeah, I'm aware that it destroys a gem. I just like don't really care about Bename Falls, and like they're probably playing to heaven and back in their deck. So I don't really think that I'm like in a rush.
Fortune favors us.
Insurance Broker sounds great. I'm gonna put Insurance Broker here.
Pay your premiums.
Pay your premiums. And then I can play Racer over here.
Leave it all on the track.
And trade these, which lets her draw a card. My hand's a little full at the moment, though. And, like, Sword Saint draws another card. Or, like, puts another card in my hand. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cards. I guess I can draw up to 10, right? Have I burned a card yet this turn? I have not. Sweet. So there's an orange card, so I can play the Insurgent out over here. Help! Help! I can't hold all of these cards, chat. And sand help, I can't hold all of these cards. And like, to be fair, like, the pikes like aren't like real cards, so to speak. Bald Mountain lets them return a spell from their bone area to their hand and give it ephemeral. I really like the Bald Mountain change. That card was definitely too strong before, I think. Alright, so I think I'm going to burn this or use this here just to like get it out of my hand. I'm going to power this, slide over, kill their 1/1 so they can't Bald Mountain anything back again here. I want to leave this here so that way if it dies, it pops back up to my hand. I think I'm actually just going to double Squire Pike this. You think I want to kill the mountain? Do we think I need to kill the mountain? I'm not sure that I do, honestly. Oh yeah, that's good to note. They can't mind control.
Reporting. Do we have a mission? Do we have a mission?
I don't know, like, this can only activate if they have something sit in it for the turn, so if I just, like, keep killing their board, I don't have to worry about this just yet. Yep, there's the Misanthropia.
Pay your premiums.
Pay your premiums. I guess now that I didn't destroy this, I'm kind of committed to keeping it off the table. Which feels a little bit awkward. I have 2 Dark Passengers here, though, so I guess I'm just gonna, like, do this. Dark Passenger this. Kill this, which lets this draw a card. Oh, yeah. Let's just drop him right there onto heaven and back. It's gonna pay 4 to deal 4 to my opponent and any minion in the opposing lane. You can do this twice per turn. Yeah, that's a fair argument. Like, I'm far enough ahead that I should just, like, get rid of their 1 catch-up card. That's rude. Yeah, I think your assessment there might be correct. I should have just killed the mountain. So this is fragile currently. So I can go Sword Saint here.
Looking good.
Play this. Biting Blade this up to 3 and then trade this off. Then that lets this not quite draw a card yet. Not quite too. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and play the Feng Shui Master here then and destroy the Bald Mountain. I think that was a good suggestion that I should have killed this earlier. Hold on to this for now, because I kind of want to, like, maximize my ability to make insurgents here. Maybe I should slide this off of this position, probably. Oh, I could have played Racer here, hit this, have it pop back. No, it was ephemeral, right? Yeah, that one was ephemeral, because it had popped back up from over here. That would not have been ideal. Was it Angel? I don't know. I've lost track now. All right, let's slide this over. Dark Passenger it. Trade with their 7/7. This can draw a card. Misfortune. That's pretty good. Give something fragile 3. All right, how about I slide this over, play an insurgent here, misfortune this, pass the turn. They have a couple of Goliath's webs from their Tangle Skein. Perfect. Perfect Great is pretty insulated against those since he's got armor 2 now. They've played 1 Seal of Exile, I believe, so they probably have a second copy of that. We can deploy him on this lane here and be a little bit insulated. Give a minion suppressed. That clever girl. That was okay. So they suppressed misfortune. That was really slick. That was well done. Yeah, that was a really good line. I'm gonna drop perfect grade over here. I don't think I want to activate him. I'm gonna go ahead and just drop.
Hey there.
Yeah, we do still have just like a metric ton of cards here compared to them. Did I not attack? I think I forgot to attack, which is a big deal because they have an artifact in play. So I'm aware that I just forgot to attack. Just I would like the record to reflect. This suppresses agile. Yep. Your opponent burns a card, they take 3, so that doesn't matter. Smack you, smack you. Play an insurgent out over here.
Freedom!
Play ghost in the system out here. I think they can have Wonder Drug, right? I think I want to just play out like a bunch of stuff here. Like my hand is like super full at this point.
Looking good.
I just want to like spend my resources. And like this is drawing a card. Is this drawing a card? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so that can draw and I still don't have to discard. How far do we get in the Magic queue? We played 3 standard decks and 3 pioneer decks today. And they played a second. They have played 2 Misanthropias, yeah. They haven't played a Get an Angel yet, though. But, like, even if they get an angel, right? Like, I've got this as an angel, I've got this as an angel, I've got this as an angel, like... This is game 1, right? This is the first game we played with this deck. I think this is the first game we played with this deck. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. When you're a tiny child, everything that ever happens to you is the worst thing that's ever happened to you. Alright, so let's go through this quickly. Misfortune this. Smash you, this comes back to my hand. Smash you, this comes back to my hand. Misfortune this. Smash you trade. Play. Oh, this is double purple. I should have done this here to destroy the to heaven and back. That's awkward. I don't think it matters. I'm gonna play the shinobi here. I'm gonna play the biting blade here. I'm gonna kill their thing. Oh, why didn't this... Oh, it's suppressed. Oh, I'm so dumb. I wasn't paying attention. So the bonus on this, I was expecting to kill this, but the bonus doesn't work. I have to discard. Wow, it just discarded at random because I ran out of time. That's unfortunate. Well, if I lose because we discarded a peri instead of this, that's probably not going to matter. It's probably not going to matter. Not our card draw. How will we survive? Have we created a monster, chat? I feel like I need to add a second copy of this to the deck, huh? Minions in the opposing 3 lanes have Blight 1. All minions with Blight cannot be healed. It says armor 1. Alright, well, let's start by misfortuning this. Destroy your artifact. I think I just hit this. And then I can, like, play this here and hit this. That dies. And then misfortune comes back to my hand. This can draw 6 more cards. I'm gonna go ahead and play Feng Shui Master here and destroy to heaven and back. That one, please. Get rid of it. Play this over here. And we're out of purple thresholds. Have to discard. We cleverly left them at 9, so that way Wonder Drug is currently only gaining 4 and drawing 1 card. Because we knew about that one from Ghost in the system. OP pile's actually OP, right? I think I want a second hideout. A big part of why we got ahead and stayed ahead this game was because hideout was good. Oh, the beast. The beast on the blighter. Just like, this card's real good. This card's real good. Nice box bringer.
A big thank you to my sponsors.
A big thank you to my sponsors. I mean, they should still have a Geddon Angel, right? Oh, that's a bug I haven't seen before. Weird. I wonder why it's off-centered like that. You can put a Bename Falls on top of your deck. It's like 7 energy on this. Just don't even really want to use it. Do I play around Geddon Angel here? I kind of feel like it just doesn't matter. Wild like wind. Getting me, daddy, getting me. Yeah, I can't even hold all these cards, chat. With this many cards in hand, playing the 7th minion is playing around Geddon Angel. You know, that's a good observation, because it would die too. Yeah, if it kills our whole board, it dies too. That's funny. Did we complete a quest? We did. Look at that. Beast was actually really good there too. Racers were excellent also. I think I'm gonna cut these ghosts in the system. Maybe I don't need this many Sword Saint. Sword Saint and Ghost. Maybe I don't need all these Shinobis. Feng Shui Master was good. Do I not need Reincarnation? Is this unnecessary card advantage? All right, I think I like this. The curve's really pretty too. You can't really see it behind my thing, but I've got 10, 11, 8, 5, 2, 4. Seems pretty good. I really like that Wizards has finally figured out people will pay for altered cards. They're basically just like printing altered cards. Wizards just like leaning heavily into the we can print money idea. Yeah, I think that's true, Tom. Okay, I like it. Oh, I don't know if the overlay works on mobile at all. Last time it didn't work at all on mobile. I'm not sure if the last update changed that at all. Some people are saying the secret layer cards won't be tournament legal. I'd be very surprised if that's the case. I would be shocked if they were not tournament legal. Wizards likes your money. They'll be tournament legal. Gron. All the altered cards will be legal where the original is legal. Yeah, the cards are worth significantly less if they're not tournament legal. Like I said, they want your money. Secret layer makes me want to wail so hard. Yeah, that's the point. Successful product. Steam Bun is so good with Journey of Souls too. Yellow, blue, eh? Serpentin is real annoying. I guess I can get Shinobi down over here and like punch my way through some snakes.
Like wind.
Wild like wind. Their snake's gonna kill my 2-1. Don't play the wrestler guy. Don't do it. Don't stun me. I explicitly asked you not to do that, opponent.
Leave it all on the track.
Bing. I don't have any orange gems. Tilter. Tevin and back with Shinobi Moon's pretty decent too. Getting him. Getting him agile is pretty good. Yeah, I mean, like, we're almost at a point where this is gonna be fine, right? Mortex, thanks for the 14 months. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Thanks for keeping me around. So they can impel this over and then crunch my 2-3. But then it pops back up to my hand, and then I can deploy Peri here. I guess that's a good line. So what's my next turn gonna look like? My next turn is probably gonna be like impel this, jump here, hit them, breach, shoot this, play Peri here, draw some cards. Speedway's a little bit scary. That, it's gonna kill us pretty quickly on a 6-5. Have a good one, Nivik. Catch you later.
To battle!
None shall pass. Peri is a harpy. She's not an angel. Angel adjacent, but not quite. Almost ready to get into the range of 8 drops here. So their 2-3 can eat my 2-2, but that buys us time, and then like it pops back up into my hand as a 2-cost 3-3.
To battle!
Yeah, I don't really know how you could like do harpy wings and like not have it look angelic though. Huh. Bulwark on Thane is really good, huh? Considering this heals every time something dies. So we're really looking for Gidden Angel at this point, it feels like. I guess I'm gonna do this here and then trade this, kinda. And then I can put this over here, I suppose. Get a little bit of a blocker.
Fortune favors us.
Sword Saint's actually an excellent draw. I think I'm burning Peri at this point. I've got plenty of bombs in my hand. I don't really want to smash this into here because then this kills it on the backswing. Maybe I'm supposed to keep Peri because Gidden Angel is such a good draw. I could see that being the case. This is down to 1, so Racer in the Shadow is going to get to finish this off next turn. And then I probably want to, like, Sword Saint up my Agile unit here to gain some life back. Huh? So that's a 6/6. It's going to get to eat this. They have impel, so if I kill this, they can slide this over and then, like, trample over next turn, basically. I do think I need to take this out, though. I think I do this. I think I'm going to Sword Saint here so that way it can pop back up. And then I'm going to go ahead and Biting Blade here and hit their face since this is Agile. Yeah, but that doesn't really accomplish anything this time around. I also don't have sufficient purple thresholds to do that, Tom. This gives a minion piercing. I guess I'll Squire Pike this so it is piercing. I think I want to deploy the recruit. I don't think that's true, Two Eagles. You can interact with enchantments by controlling your opponent's board. And you can... You can also, you interact with enchantments by controlling your opponent's board, and like almost every color has ways to interact with enchantments. You just probably aren't playing them. Play more. Basically every deck I build includes at least one way to interact with enchantments, just because it is an important thing to be able to do. This slide over here might have been wrong. I was just like running out of time. Yeah, so this is gonna slide over. It's gonna crunch my face. Yep. Mezzo stunning, that's a little bit brutal.
With bow and crown.
That comes back to my hand. Still don't have a purple, unfortunately.
Do we have a mission?
If they can kill this, I might die this turn. If I don't die this turn, I get to Sword Saint up this though, which will gain me a giant chunk of life, so that's great. I've been choked on purple this entire game because unfortunately I won't be able to Sword Saint plus Django, even though I have the resources to, just because I'm choked on purple. I can, however, hideout Sword Saint and then play the recruit as well. Because this is not ephemeral, it's just an angel. Volition could have gone poorly for us there. Sapo. Vomit. Alright, we're in a little bit of trouble here. Huh? Again, just like super choked on purple.
Looking good.
Hideout does chump Sapo for a little bit, you're not wrong. Yeah, misfortune will be reasonable on Sapo down the line. I'm not sure I want to burn this for a purple. Especially because it, like, gives me... Oh, it's ephemeral, so it's not going to give me another thing here. I think I'm supposed to misfortune the Sapo here, right? Hey, thanks for the very generous tier 2 resub, Boston. Thanks for the 5 months at that. Welcome back. Hope you're having a good one. So, did the Volition. Fuck me. That card still sucks. Still sucks. Oh, I could have played around that, right? It's just a super feel bad because I could have played around it. So if I deploy this over here, we probably win that game by a lot. Like I feel like we were coming up ahead at that point. So if I would have put this over here, they wouldn't have been able to attack through with the second attack, and this would have traded. We just wouldn't have had a good play. Damn game has too much player agency. I have to lose because I fucked up instead of losing because I'm unlucky. Yeah, the deck list on the overlay is great. I think I'm pretty happy with what we have going on here. Let's just not mess up this time. That's awful. I want to lose for things that aren't my fault. Exactly. You know, it's funny you say that too, but there's definitely a certain subset of player, which is probably a large subset, honestly, that just, like, does not want that accountability, right? First time hanging out for more than a few minutes for the Mythgard segment. It sort of feels like group therapy for Magic players who've been hurt by resource variants. One of the developers did an interview on one of the podcasts, one of the community podcasts, and they talked about things that they were looking to do, and one of the things they cited was they talked about a lot of the things that I often bring up are like kind of suck about Magic, or like, yeah, we wanted to do these things better.
Hot stuff coming through.
So, Go Bulk here starts with an energy. Every time it moves for the first time in a turn, it gets an energy. And then when it dies, they get 2 energy. They get 1 mana for every 2 energy that it had. To battle. Burn. the Supreme. I'm gonna play Shinobi of Wind over here and pass back.
Like wind.
My YouTube channel's a great place to net deck Mythgard decks. Mythgardhub.com is a great place to net deck Mythgard decks. Stunned my duder, read. Probably gonna just burn something and play Peri. Nah, probably not playing Peri actually, because this is a 2-3. I'm gonna hold on to Peri for now. I'm gonna play the Insurgent here though.
Freedom!
So that way these can trade. Oh, this is fragile. I always forget about this stupid. I feel like I need a giant, like, blaring light saying, hey, idiot, winter is coming. That's true, too. You can watch replays of people who are playing on the ladder and copy and paste their deck lists. Because the technology surrounding this game is excellent. That is the first time I've heard his enters play effect. All right, so what am I doing here now? I can stick Peri, I can play to heaven and back, I could recruiter plus play Insurgent down over here. I think that's the line.
Hey there.
Racer's actually not a bad pickup. So Racer, I think, means I actually don't want to play the Insurgent over here. I think I just play Insurgent here in the middle, and then next turn we Racer plus Dark Passenger it to kill this. This is warded, so it doesn't die to destroy effects, but it is susceptible to deadly, which is great. We'll see what we draw after that. We get a draw step for the turn, plus a draw on this. So this thing's gonna off itself, which will give them 2 extra mana, which is a little bit scary. Could Haven, Racer, Haven. Oh, that's better, huh? Because it uses my mana more efficiently. Yeah, I like that play better. Good suggestion. Yeah, so let's burn a Sword Saint. And to Heaven, this is a decent position for to Heaven and back.
Leave it all on the track.
Because this comes back free, because it costs 2 less.
Leave it all on the track.
Alright, so they've got more resources than us. And they've got some more cards in their hand, but we're a little bit ahead on board, and I've got cards that generate card advantage, and the Shinobi of the Wind's going to be popping back up here in a second from the Journey of Souls. Depending on what they do, we'll have to figure out whether or not we want to put Peri here to grow it back up, or if we want to slide it over here for another recruiter. Probably want to grow it back up onto Heaven and back. We have Peri, Heaven, hideout. That's true. I think we're ahead on the resource access, I agree. And, like, even if they play a fatty with the ramp that they had from the Cobalt, I've got another Dark Passenger here, which is great. Oh, you know what? There's, I don't have any seals in my deck. There should be 1 or 2 seals in here, shouldn't there? Oh, I'm out of orange. Awkward. I think there should probably be at least 1 seal in here. 2 is kind of like the ceiling on that card, I think. It's just excellent removal, though. Like, being able to just, like, exile target thing. Yeah, seal answers a lot of stuff. It 2 for 1 to you, but, like, our deck, like, has piles of cards in its hand most of these games anyway, so it's not really a big deal. Interesting that they elected to deploy this just straight up across from my Tevin and back.
Fortune favors us.
Is that one good? Is that one good?
Cloaked in shadow.
They could have, yeah, they could have murmur. If they have murmur, it's less good. Wow, rude. And this has overrun, huh? This is gonna get to just crunch me here. Yeah, you run away. It's actually pretty scary because we're like down to 9 here at this point. Well, I mean, you know.
Looking good.
It would still have the -2. So by biting bladed the master, it would be a 0-1 still. So this is an angel, which shouldn't be hidden because I believe awaken effects break that. Wow. I guess they kind of have to deport that, just because if they don't deport it, I'm gonna like biting blade it and gain infinite, and like they can just never erase that.
Freedom!
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 Fortune favors us.
Did we break it, chat? I think we broke it. By that I mean we're about to be 2-1, but our one loss in my defense was I messed up. Okay. Second clap was pretty good there. Detained, yep. We gonna deport something now too? Nope. Okay, so I probably shouldn't have screwed around. I probably should have just done this last turn.
Leave it all on the track.
This isn't an angel, right? Nope, centaur.
With bow and crown.
Looking good.
Looking good. I didn't miss lethal, he gives overrun. That centaur's pretty busted too. Alright, let's Alright, so I want 1 to 2 seal. I don't know that we need 2 even. At least 1 seal is good though. I've already got a little bit more orange than purple, so I don't think I can cut. I don't think I can cut a purple card. Maybe I can. Shinobi's been a little middling. really know that I have anything else I really want to cut here. Drop a ghost. I feel like I like ghosts more than shinobi. Are 4 eager recruits just too many? Yeah, maybe. I've got 10 1-drops. That actually doesn't sound unreasonable. I like that. I like that change. It's like, I'm not used to playing recruit alongside racer and steam bun. Like, usually recruit's like the only 1-drop you play. I think I like both racer and steam bun as 3-ofs. Alright, let's play one more, and then I'm gonna call it a day. Thanks everyone for hanging out today. Hope you're having an excellent start to your week wherever you are. I'll be back tomorrow with some more magic, and I'll be back on Wednesday afternoon with Mythgard again. Eager recruits are definitely getting like stuck gummed up the hand too a little bit. Claim that before I forget. I'm definitely not maximizing my fax emissions, but we'll be okay. Oh, they give you almost a day to do high five now? That's nice. Resume story. That's probably a button I'm never gonna push. Might want a temptation to blow out necromantic decks. I've been really underwhelmed by temptation. I think I'd rather just have seal. I think seal tends to just be a little bit better on average.
Reporting.
Evening Bolas.
Reporting.
Time to get my trades on. Just burning the more expensive things to start.
Hey there.
Orange blue aggro. What is the appeal of that? There isn't a new set, but they retooled. There was a balance patch on last Friday that like changed cards to the point that they're like effectively new cards. This card was one of them. It was changed enough that it's basically a new card. Volition now costs 3, and Bald Mountain no longer makes things cost less mana. So, it now costs 3 and they can't make it cost 1. Hey, thanks for the biddies, Udemy. I'm glad you're enjoying Mythgard. Yeah, not only does Volition cost 1 more now, but it also, not only does it cost 1 more, but Bald Mountain can't reduce it anymore. You know, it's interesting. We were talking about what cards kill this because it's immortal. This is like soft removal for it, right? So this is actually a subtle thing. No, I'm wrong. Ignore me. It's not subtle. I'm just misremembering, misthinking. My words are bad. My words are bad, and I should feel bad.
Reporting. Do we have a mission?
So next turn, so this can crunch one of these. Oh, they're fragile because of winter. Interesting. I always forget that. At some point, I won't forget that winter's coming. That's probably not true. I'm always gonna forget that winter's coming. Is there a list of change cards somewhere? There is a, if you ask in the Discord server, there's a Imgur album with all of the cards and their original text like side by side. Jon Snow's disappointed, yep. As he should be. So we're waiting on like an insurance broker or a harpy here, peri at the gate, so we can like get some card advantage going here.
What do you seek?
2/6. Warded. Probably gonna deploy the old Master of Shadows over here and go after him. So glad you're streaming later, be able to tune as much, but glad to see the channel is still not safe for WotC. we aim to please.
A mission.
Yeah, I'm gonna be doing later Mythgard segments today and Wednesday. The rest of the week's probably gonna be earlier days, especially because US Thanksgiving is Thursday, Friday this week. And thanks for the tier 2 ghost left. I appreciate that level of support. This guy's deadly and immortal, so he's gonna be able to bump into this and kill it next turn. I'm running a little bit low on actual cards here, so again, kind of hoping to see something that draws some cards for me. Yeah, they changed Harvester, but they didn't make it worse. They just made it different. Like getting the maze is upside in some cases. Hey, and thanks for cashing that Prime support, you to me. I appreciate you hooking up the Bezo bucks. They could move this twice, like move it, impel, move it again, but then I just like smash this in, impel, catch it. I think the maze just come. I think that would be too good, Tom. I think that would be an upgrade. Alright, so this is Fragile 1. So what do I want to do here at this point? I can actually just, like, pike this. I could pike this and, like, hit it for 5, hit it for 1, but then this loses a toughness, but I think that's fine. And like, they know what this is, so I'm just like not really losing any surprise here. And then I'm gonna burn this, I'm gonna play to heaven and back here underneath this. They use my resources super efficiently for the turn. Yeah, I agree, Misfortune's a good change. We're ahead on board, but we're behind on cards. So definitely anyone's game at the moment.
Fortune favors us.
Yeah, I didn't have to pike, but I had the resource. Maybe I should have piked this. Just because they're going to keep minions away from it anyways.
last. Wild like wind.
Wild like wind. And the fact that, like, this is out means that this could be, like, anything, right? It's not necessarily a shinobi of wind. That's a joke. Step-ups rings. Before the Friday patch, Misfortune did deal 2 damage. If they have, like, resource get an angel, I guess that's not even that bad, right? Because, like, this comes back and this lives. Opponent is down to 16 here. Okay, so Stairway to Hades, so they're gonna, like, impel this, crunch this. But that doesn't kill this, which is great. Oh, it comes back right away, though. Yeah, that's true. But that's fine. I get to go this, hit you, breach, kill this. And then I get to go hit you for 4, hit you. Then do I want to play Ghost in the system here? I'm not sure that I do. I'm gonna get, like, get an angel, then feel real bad. Yeah, I think I just play around getting as best I can. I think we're still, like, in a pretty medium spot if they get an angel us. Hey, thanks, C. I appreciate the continued support. Glad you enjoyed the YouTube stuff. Anything other than get an angel I feel pretty good about.
Targets down.
Yep. Well then.
Targets down.
Oh, wait, this just comes back? I'm dumb. Do I burn anything here? Yeah, it says frenzy now. Yeah, I think I just have to pride it, right? Oh, to pride it, I have to burn this, though? I think you're right, I have to pride it. If I'd have done that before playing this, this would have died. So, like, that's a pretty big mistake. And, like, now I am, yeah. I don't know. Those are, like, pretty sizable series of mistakes there on my part. And, like, their hand is super full, so I can't really afford those mistakes.
With bow and crown.
Yeah, like if their board was just, like, empty right now instead of, like, had a 4/4. If they have a rush minion here. Yep. I take 4 now on this attack. So this would still be in play.
Fortune favors us.
So my next turn's gonna be Ghost in the System here, Herald of Conquest down over here. And then this'll crunch over. They still have 4 more resources for the turn. They just have infinite cards in their hand. I think this game's too close for me to have afforded to make the mistake that we made.
At last.
Steam Bun is currently ephemeral, so it's not going to be super useful. And they have Pride to just mow down whatever I put over there. Alright, I guess I do this.
With bow and crown.
This is also ephemeral.
Hey there.
So I'm expecting this to get 4-4'd next turn, but they'll just have like infinite cards in their hand. What? Oh, do they just want to put something else in the stairway? That move must mean they want to put something else in the stairway, right? Or like put a different rush minion there? Oh. Okay, yep.
Reporting.
It's just like one of those games where like, we're not out of it, but like, mentally I'm like super checked out right now, just because like, I would have won this game if I hadn't messed up, and like, once I mess up, I'm just like, I'm out of it. Just like, don't really feel like continuing to play a game where I like, could have won if I'd have just like not made the one small mistake. I think I do this here.
Good.
I can go like this. Oh, right, and I can't gain more life than they have toughness either. So playing that other thing there was bad. It feels bad, man. Too many rules engines.
Hey there.
I don't really have any big units left, right? So I think you can have Dark Passenger. They're in winter, so this would trade here. Yep. Vomit. Just draw infinite cards now. They're gonna gain more life back too. So they'll trade this off here. I take one, they gain 4 more. Yeah, this game's pretty over. We're not 100% dead, but I'm just like pretty checked out of this game. I'm gonna go ahead and call it a day. It's been a long day. I'm gonna do one more ad roll before we're done. I'll be back tomorrow, folks. Everybody have a good one.